My Friend Irma, created by Cy Howard and starring Marie Wilson as Irma, with Mary Shipp as Kay.
Oh, hello. Well, with Irma's little nephew Bobby back from boarding school and with our being on a redecorating kick, we've been a couple of pretty busy gals.
Oh, Gigi, I think that paper looks pretty good.
Yeah, well, I'd like to live with it for a few days before we make a decision. Hand me some tacks, will you, honey?
Sure, Kay. You know, my boss once said I was sharp as a tack.
You sharp as a tack?
The end you hit with a hammer.
But you know, after a while, you begin to feel like somebody's hitting you with a hammer when you live with and love my friend Irma. No, Brad, we're still on our redecorating kick. Yeah. As of 3 o'clock, we're wavering between Regency, Early American, and Contemporary. What? No. Regency, Early American, and Contemporary. Yeah. All right, darling. I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.
Gigi, I heard what you were telling Brad. You know what I think?
What do you think?
Well, I think that Regency and Early American just aren't our style. We're more the contemptible type.
No, I agree with you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know where my lace gloves are?
No, I don't.
Oh, I had them. Oh, I know. I left them in my red purse.
Oh, well, that solves that mystery.
Have you seen my red purse?
Honey, what's the matter with you? Ever since you got up this morning, you've been running around like a chicken with its head off.
Yeah, my feet are killing me, too.
You got your shoes on wrong.
Gee, I must have gotten up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah, you certainly must have. They're my shoes.
Gee, honey, I'll take them back. I guess I got a touch of spring fever or something.
Couldn't be that you're mooning over some fella, could it?
Some fella?
Yeah, like Joe, for instance.
Oh, don't be silly, Kay. Joe and I are just good friends.
Well, you two good friends weren't exactly shaking hands last evening when you said goodnight.
Okay. Hi, Bobby. Gee, sweetie, where'd you get all the candy?
Somebody gave it to me.
Oh.
Somebody, and I'm not going to tell you who. But you can forget about all this decorating, Aunt Irma. You're not going to be living here very long.
Oh, what do you mean by that, Bobby?
I'm not talking.
Well, sweetie, if you don't want to talk, you don't have to. But you know you're not supposed to take candy from strangers.
Joe wasn't a stranger.
Joe? So it was Joe, huh?
See, I wasn't supposed to tell.
Oh, weren't supposed to tell what, honey?
But Joe told me not to tell.
Well, look now,
Now,
darling.
wait a minute, Irma. If Bobby has a little secret, it's his privilege to keep it from us. See?
Oh.
Bobby, dear, how would you like to play a little game? Now, I'll say a word, yes, and you say the first word that comes to your mind. Now, if I say black, you'll say...
Why?
Yeah, it's a wonderful game. It's called word assassination.
Association.
Oh, association assassination.
Yeah. Now, Bobby, dear, if I say dog...
Cat.
Tall.
Short.
Rich.
Poor.
Joe.
No.
Oh.
Come on, let's try it. Huh?
All right, bread.
Butter.
Cake.
Candy.
I'm getting hungry.
Come on, Bobby. Bell.
Ring.
Ring.
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I know what it is. You run along. I won't tell. You run along and play in your room.
Oh,
Irma!
Okay.
Joe is giving you a ring.
Thanks, Kay. Oh, Joe. Oh,
This time.
An engagement ring. Oh, golly, I guess he's forgiven me for breaking our wedding, huh?
I guess
Isn't
so.
it wonderful?
It certainly is, considering that you're only good friends.
Oh, gee.
Congratulations, honey. Hey, what about Al?
Oh, well, he's a real nice fella, but he just isn't the marrying kind.
No, I guess you're right.
I think I'll call Joe and tell him how happy I am.
Honey, no, you're not supposed to tell. Besides, I think Joe'd like to surprise you.
Oh, of course. I'll just pretend that I don't know anything. I'll play dumb.
That's my girl. Who is it?
Oh!
Here, control yourself. Irma, what do you... No, here, go.
Okay, I'm so nervous.
Whistle. I know you're nervous. Yeah.
Dum, dum, da, dum.
Not that. You are supposed to be surprised.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, Joe, wow. Of all people, can you imagine that, Kenny? It is Joe.
What's going on? You rehearsing for a play or something?
Oh, well, if you two good friends will excuse me.
Why, won't you sit down over here, Joe?
Thanks.
Whatever are you talking about?
Well, beautiful,
Yes?
nice dress you're wearing.
Don't shake yourself. You were saying?
Yeah, well, there is something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, did you want to engage me in conversation?
What are you trying to say to me?
Oh, nothing. I don't know anything.
You don't?
Oh, of course not. And Bobby doesn't tell me anything either, you know, especially after you told him not to.
Oh.
Well, you were saying. Don't you have something for me? Something in your pocket?
Of course.
Oh, Joe, it's just beautiful.
And it's hand rolled, too.
But where's the ring?
The ring?
Hey, I'm getting engaged.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky fella?
Joe, don't you know?
Now, Bobby didn't tell me anything either. Gotta run along.
Oh, Joe.
Okay, beautiful. Here it is, honey.
Oh, boy.
See if you like it.
Oh, Joe.
Let me put it on your finger.
Oh, honey, it's lovely.
It's a little loose, isn't it?
Oh, no, darling. It's
I'm glad you like it, beautiful. But I was just thinking, as long as I haven't made the down payment, why don't I take it back and get a little small...
No. I'm getting superstitious about engagement rings going off and on my finger. It's on. It's going to stay on.
Okay, if that's the way...
No, I like this the way it fits, too. I don't want you to change it. I'm going to show it to everybody.
All right, I'll get a floater to insure against loss.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Oh, Joe, I'm so excited. Honey,
Huh?
tell me I'm the only girl you ever loved.
Well, there have been quite a few girls who give me the rush from time to time. Of course, I haven't paid any attention to them because I'm not that kind of a fellow. As a matter of fact, I was almost engaged to one of them, but I just brushed it aside because I don't feel that way. The truth of the matter is I am in love with you.
Oh, say it again.
All of it?
Oh, well, I better show it to Kay anyway. Kay, looky, I'm engaged.
Oh, ring and all. Very nice, dear. Congratulations, Joe. You'll be very happy, I'm sure.
Thanks very much.
Well, I've got to get some groceries. We'll have a little celebration. Bye, kid.
Bye, Kay.
Oh, Joe, I'm so excited. I'd like to show it to Miss O'Reilly.
Go ahead, honey.
Oh, golly. See this now.
Let's go. Hello, Sandra? This is Joe. My girl saw the ring, and she's nuts about it. It's a deal. Yeah, I'll be down, give you the down payment. What? The deal's off? Why? What do you want to go and make up with your boyfriend for? No. Irma's very superstitious about rings. But this is the ring she wants. Okay, I'll try. I'll call you back later.
I'm sure this is Mrs. O'Reilly.
Did she like it?
Well, she said it was the thought behind the count.
Yeah, well, beautiful. When I said before I wanted to get you a different ring, I meant I'd like to get you a bigger one, honey.
Darling, it's wonderful. And Joe, you're wonderful, too.
Oh, baby, this is
I love it.
just the beginning, darling. It's just the beginning. Hi. I gotta go to work. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I gotta go to work. Okay. I'll see you later.
Oh. I forgot my purse.
Oh, you're getting just like me. Oh, golly, I can hardly believe it. I'm engaged to a man all my own.
Oh, I'm very happy for you, dear.
Oh, Katie's so right for me. That beautiful, dark, curly hair goes perfectly with my Persian lamb coat.
That's Kate, I guess I'll never find the right man. Me with my blue fox.
Worse. Suppose you had a leopard. Hello. They said who'd be here? Joe? Well, who's calling? Sandra. Oh. Well, would you like to leave a message? What? Tell him what? Tell him that the engagement is on and you want him to bring the ring over there. Kate, something's going to happen. What's wrong, dear? Joe has another girl. What? Yeah. And he's giving her a ring, too. You probably just get them wholesale.
If he did, he couldn't afford it. So I wouldn't worry about Joe. I'm sure there's nothing going on with that other girl.
You really think so, Kate?
Yes, I do. I really do.
Oh, gee, thanks, Kate. I feel a lot better. It's so beautiful, too. I'm going to go down to the office and show it to Mr. Bagnall. Yeah.
Who's Mr. Bagnall?
Oh, don't you remember I told you Mr. Clyde was down in Florida for a rest?
Oh, and Mr. Bagnall's taken over for him.
No, Mr. Goodwin took over for him.
Well, we're right back where we started. Who's Mr. Bagnall?
He took over for Mr. Goodwin.
You mean Mr. Goodwin threw in the sponge after only 1 week?
5 days.
Overwork.
Overwork.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get to the office.
Well, wait a minute. This is Saturday. Will Mr. Bagnall be there?
Oh, sure. He's got a lot of work to get out.
Well, what are you doing home?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, he said he can't get it out if I'm home. I'm not there. Oh, bye. Mr. Bagnall?
No, it was until you got here.
Oh.
To what do I owe this sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach?
Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Bagnall. I didn't come here to work.
Oh, I feel better now.
I just came to show you a beautiful ring. Engagement ring my boyfriend Joe gave me.
Yeah, very pretty.
Well, don't you see the diamond?
Oh, yes, there is that. There's a distinct glitter. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
By the way, what did you do with the papers on the Toomey case?
The Toomey case?
You worked on them all last week. Don't you remember?
No, I don't. I'll look for them, though. I guess my mind was on Joe.
I was wondering where you kept it.
I know that Joe. He's such a cute fellow.
Yeah, the girls all thought Toomey was cute, too. He was married 3 times.
Well, I guess he just wanted to make sure his wife really was his wife. Oh, here
Miss
it is.
Peterson, thank you. Toomey married 3 different girls and never bothered to get a divorce. That makes him a bigamist.
Bigamist? Golly, what's that?
That's a man trying to escape 1 lion and jumping into a cage with 2.
Well, I always say a man who likes animals that well isn't all bad.
Miss Peterson, Toomey trifled with the hearts of those women, led them to believe they were the only women in his life, and all the time he was playing the field.
Oh, well, I know just how they feel. You know, this morning I even thought that... Joe?
Joe?
Joe, he deceived me. Now I'm sure of it. Well, I'm going to punish him. I'm going to break our engagement.
Miss Peterson, make up your mind. Are you going to punish him or break the engagement?
And I'm not going to give him back his ring either.
Well, now, wait a minute. Probably it isn't paid for. And the law clearly states that any desideratum in which title is not vested cannot be passed along to a third party except by the titular vestee. Now, if you break the engagement, you must give the ring back, or you'll be hounded and embarrassed by lawyers.
Holy cow. I want to get back. I can't stand lawyers.
No, neither can I. Miss Peterson,
Yes, Mr. Bagnall?
would you do a favor for me, please?
Oh, gladly.
I happen to love birds. And on the ledge, 3 or 4 yards from my window, there's one particular little pigeon that keeps coming and going and coming and going. Will you reach way, way out and catch him for me?
Oh, surely I will. Mr. Bagnall, I'm liable to fall out.
Happy when?
Well, Irma back from the office, and Mr. Bagnall is probably back from his psychiatrist's couch by now. I hope the head shrinker can help Mr. Bagnall. I don't know how things are going to be here, but I think it'll
Yeah,
be...
made up my mind.
Here we go again.
Yep.
What is it?
Well, I'm going right over. No, I guess I better call Joe and tell him to come over here and take back his ring.
Well, honey, did you ever stop to think this may all be a big mistake?
No, I spoke to the girl myself. The mistake was mine. I never should have bought that Persian lamb coat. Hello? Hello, is this the Spick and Span Cleaners? I think it's a shame you have such a terrible fellow working for you. Who? Joe, of course. Is he there? Oh, well, when he comes in, would you give him a message for me? Tell him Irma called and told him to come right over, and he can have his, ring.
Honey, I wouldn't do anything drastic. Look, if you don't give the ring back to Joe, it'll be a lot easier to make up.
Oh, no, the law says I've got to give it back. You see, the title can't be passed unless it's under the vest of the vestee.
Irma, that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's legal talk. It isn't supposed to make sense.
Well, I guess you're a big girl now, and you're being silly, I think, but it's really none of my business, so...
So it's all over with me, really. I think I'll make myself a cup of coffee and relax and forget this whole horrible thing. Okay.
Yeah.
My ring, I dropped it down the drain.
Oh, great. Hey, what are you running the water for?
Well, Joe said he insured my ring with a floater.
You thought if you let the water run, the ring would float to the top. That's very funny. I'll call a plumber. No, you don't understand. It fell down the drain. Can you come over right away?
Tell him to hurry. My arm's stuck now.
Oh, Irma.
Oh, God. Gee, thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought I was going to keep going.
I'm going to be right over.
No, I won't be hurried because you know that if I don't give that ring back, why, I'm liable to be taken into court with
Honey, the plumber will get the ring back for you.
Yeah, but Kate, the lawyers, they'll make life miserable for me. I'm scared. Oh, gee.
Hi.
Hi, Bobby.
What's the matter, Irma?
Oh, honey,
Don't you feel well?
I feel terrible. I'm so worried I dropped my ring down the drain.
Gosh, Uncle Joe will really be mad when he finds out.
He isn't going to be here, Uncle Joe, sweetie. I'm going to give him back the ring just as soon as that plumber gets here. But who is it?
Joe!
Am I going to tell that two-timing Casanova? Gee, I better not. Tell her until I find out about that ring.
I can get it out for you.
Oh, no, you can't, sweetie. It's way down the drain. And the last... Well, look, you go ahead and try, darling. I'll stall until you get it. Joe! Why, Joe?
Never mind that wag Joe stuff. What kind of a message was that you gave my boss?
Why, darling, what is my little boy talking about?
You called, and he said you were burning about something.
Honey, I was just burning over love for you.
What you said?
Sure.
Oh, must have been a misunderstanding.
Oh, sure. You know how I feel about you.
And I can't find it in my heart to blame you. Beautiful, I'd love to stick around, but I got to keep the old nose to the grindstone, you know. I got to go over to Madison Avenue and pick up a couple of skirts.
A couple of skirts.
Empty ones. Nothing in them. Empty ones. Puff it up.
Oh, sure, darling. Jacobus!
Come over you.
You're just mean and hateful and unkind, and you're a three-flusher. That's what's come over me. Our engagement is off.
Our engagement's off?
OAF off.
OAF off? Well, it's good enough for M.I.me. I've had this up to here. Just get me my engagement ring, and that's all I
Well,
want.
I'm going to get it you and put it back in that Cracker Jack box that came from.
Oh, yeah?
Just kidding.
I'm sorry, Aunt Irma, but it dropped off and fell way down.
It did.
Well, I'm waiting.
Well, honey, what's my little boy waiting for?
Wait. I This may come as a shock to you, but I don't understand you at all.
Oh, you just can't take a joke.
A joke?
Sure.
That hardly to slam the cab door in my hand.
Oh, that was funny.
I just don't get it.
Well, maybe you'll get this.
I gotta go now. But I'll be back. And if you kiss hello anything like you kiss goodbye,
Won't you hurry up a little bit?
Look, lady, why don't you take a walk?
Oh, I'm only trying to help.
That'll be a big help.
Yeah, I gotta get that ring before Jill gets here. I'll get in terrible trouble. Here he is now. What'll I do?
Just give me 30 seconds and you'll have your ring.
Are you sure?
You can start counting.
Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
okay, let's see you top that goodbye, beautiful.
23, 24, 25.
What's this counting?
26, 27, just a minute, 28, 29, 30. You! Oh, sweetie, I'll be right back. Have it? Got it?
Got it.
Okay, beautiful. Let me have it.
Sure. Our engagement's officially off.
Wish you'd cut this out. I'm getting a cauliflower cheek.
You're just mean, and you're a phony, and you're a two-timer, and you're a Casanova, and you're... Wait, there's more coming. Oh, hello. It's Joe
Sandra.
here.
Joe, I was just passing by, and I thought I'd let you know the ring deal is on.
The ring deal?
I talked to my boyfriend, and we decided that we'd use the money for furnishing our home. So you can just forget about the message I left for you.
Message? What message?
Well, I called here to tell you to come over to my place with the ring I sold you.
You mean he bought a ring for me, from you?
Well, you see, me and my boyfriend had a little bust-up, and...
I made a boo-boo. How could I imagine there's anybody else? Honey, you're so wonderful.
You mean you thought that Sandra and I...
Yeah.
That's what this is all about? Oh, beautiful. You slay me.
Well, I thought of it. Honey, will you forgive me?
Sure. Sure, I'll forgive you, beautiful.
Wait a minute, honey. It got a little dirty down the drain. I'll wash it off right now.
Well, Joe, I guess I'll be shoving off.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Sandra.
Good luck to you, Joe.
Thanks. Same to you and Larry.
Hello? Who? Oh, yes, he's here. It's for you. The girl.
Girl?
Yes.
Must be Mom. Hello, Mom. Ruthie? Hi, Ruthie. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I'll call you back, Ruthie. Bye. Would you believe it? That was my cousin Ruthie from Schenectady.
Sure, honey, I believe it. Sweetheart, darling, angel.
So you finally learned your lesson, huh?
No, I dropped the ring down the drain again.
Well, everything was finally straightened out. The girl on the phone really was Joe's cousin. I hope. Anyway, Irma expects to be engaged again soon. As a matter of fact, right now, she's adding a few things to her hope chest.
Okay, I got everything but the egg beater.
The egg beater?
Oh, sure, I read a book on marriage that said every wife should be a good mixer.
Well, if marriage depends upon the wife being a good mixer, then this one should last forever. Because nobody's as mixed up as my friend Irma.